Francisco 49ers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing again on second down. Powell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Powell throwing on first down here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Washington. 57 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Powell, third and goal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. Sly able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Lands to the 49ers now. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Again, it's Lance. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Niners had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now this defense for the Commanders, it's terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second down, Howell now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Lance going to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. From the gun, it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Lance looking to throw it. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. A combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Robinson again, and this time he's in for a Washington touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Play action. Now it's Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well, right?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. In motion left goes Allen. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
This one caught by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Lance going to hold on to it. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. On play action, Lance. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off of play action, here's Lance. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Lance. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Ready up. Ready.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Lance. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Lance. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Powell slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the 49ers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A heck of a way to start the 4th quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Nagar's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely That was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And just a yard to go here on second down. Robinson up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he's got it inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. 51 yards. Robinson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. Howell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Howell completing the quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to lose opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
From the 29, Lance. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here we go.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Lance. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Lance back to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they'll go for it. Lance. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have the Niners for...
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with your wall, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm